Okay.
Why is it offline?
Really?
Go to stream options.
This should put us on in a minute.
Hopefully. It ain't working. Again.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we're still good, so.
I wish I could cut this beginning part out, but I don't think I'll be able to. That's good. Broadcast alert. Oh, we're good. It's good.
You can't cut off this beginning part?
Huh?
You can't cut out the beginning?
Wait, hold up. Wait, where's the Ethernet cord?
It's plugged into the PS4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can turn this off after. Okay, let's see. That's good, good.
Is it like the tags and stuff?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, description. Oh my god.
Oh god.
We're not gonna have any ads?
No, it's automatically adding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Wow, minute and 39, and it's just been about us confused.
Alright. Well, now we can get into it, though. We have no viewers.
Huh?
There's no viewers.
I know. Oh no.
Okay, I don't understand what that is.
This stream status?
No, my audio bitrate.
Oh, who cares? Can they hear us?
I have no idea. You want to check quick?
Yeah, turn it up. Gotta hit play, stupid.
It should automatically go. Like, can't process.
Oh no.
Dude, well, actually, no. We can go back into this live stream and I can cut out this part.
Really?
No, no idea. I hope I can.
Ew. Ew, why are you going higher? That's just for our viewing. Wow, minute and 39, and
Just into this live stream and I can cut out this part.
really?
Oh, the audio's fine.
Yeah. Gucci.
Alright.
Yeah. Dude, I've lost my voice though from the freaking wrestling meet. You should have been there. Austin and Alex both lost,
Ew.
and Austin got body slammed.
Sync to preview player?
What? Are you doing it?
I can't, so.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, you ready? Oh God.
There's the chat. With nobody in it.
Yeah. Should I do like a?
Alright, well, for whoever's tuning in right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna go on Twitter and do this too. I'm gonna let everybody know on our.
Oh yeah, on the channel. Alright, so basically what we're gonna be doing, since this will actually just stay on our channel, we apologize for that first bit. We kinda had to make sure the mic and stuff was working, and we're not sure exactly how to work the live streaming function to the degree that we want to. But basically, we're going to go ahead and kind of talk about the new weapons, maybe open up some supply drops if I get enough crypto keys, as well as kind of run you guys through the maps. I really do not want to start with Rise. And from there, we're just going to kind of go with the flow. Oh, here we go. This is golden. And hopefully you
What's
guys...
the name of this?
What?
Like, what's the name of this live stream?
Well, they can just tell them to just go to our YouTube channel. And then you can find out there. So basically, we're going to go ahead and give you guys a rundown of the maps. Kind of just show you guys some of the best routes that I've been able to find. Sadly, Henry switched over back to an Xbox, so I'm the only one with the DLC. But obviously, you guys will be able to come back and watch this on our channel, since I will have it linked and automatically upload while we do it.
Is that good?
And yeah, that's good. And from there, that's kind of about it, really.
Let's hope
Hopefully,
people.
you guys are enjoying. Hopefully we get more than 0 people in
That's
in the
impressive.
chat. And from there, we're just going to kind of keep going. And like I said, this should upload to our channel afterwards if you want to come back and watch it later on. So yeah, so hopefully you guys skip the first 3 minutes or so.
We advise
do
it.
a little test run, just make sure everything's working. So we're hopping into our first game, Skyjack Domination. Should be pretty easy. I'm not sure
It isn't loading.
what the holy shit. I hope it's not. All right, 50 ping. I can deal with that.
That's still better than your house.
Yeah, you're right. Oh god, I'm on bumpers.
Oh
Forgot
no,
about this.
tweet not. I gotta turn on Wi-Fi for a hot second.
Yeah, it's chill. So basically, hopefully this game isn't going to be too laggy for you guys. Hopefully it's semi-reasonable. Also, while we stream on the PlayStation, it does minimize how much of the screen we actually have for the game, so it's throwing me off just a little bit. Oh god.
Let's hope. Like,
We
oh,
started off naded.
how far
random
down
name.
are we?
It should be the top of our channel.
Well, yeah, our page, but people actually gonna do that?
Oh yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
Alright, so anyways, Skyjack, this is basically the remake of Hijack from Black Ops 2, if you were not aware. That's pretty obvious. I might actually run you guys through a couple sneaky little things that I've been able to find here quick as well. The hit detection seems just a tad bit off. Oh god.
Cool, was it?
It's slowly spiking up.
Well, I just turned off the Wi-Fi.
What?
Ooh.
Maybe they fixed it. Nah, there's no way.
No, they wouldn't
I'm
do
going
that.
back.
It's
I'm
too
going
early. But no, as you guys can see, it looks just like the original Hijacked. Only difference is you're up in the air, not in the water. So if you fall off, you're falling to your death instead of just drowning. I think the biggest difference between them is obviously you can wall run across the entire map, and then as Joe just passed, you can also see.
Dude.
I know that's
This is a horrible start. I'm trying to go back to bumpers.
hey, it's
So I
easy.
keep wanting to like jump.
As soon as you're like in it, it's in it. But as I was saying, like the bridge, the main difference is that it's broken, obviously, and then right in the side of the map there is a place you can go in and you'll just go down to the bottom level
What
of the
was that?
aircraft. Let me drink this. My throat's like scratchy.
Alright, so here you go. I actually got it this time. So basically, you can use the entire outside of the map. If you do go too far back, you will get kicked off. The wall run's kind of useful. Kind of like every map, though, it's not something that you want to like really focus on doing, though.
For uplink, though, I think it'd be a good advantage because
Yeah, for uplink, it's
Yeah.
really big. Oh,
and also if you're trying to do spawn trap or something like that, it's an easy way to get back into their base.
yeah, and then as we go on with this string, we'll probably end up switching off who's playing throughout. Hopefully I can make a little comeback from my really bad beginning.
You'll be able to tell the
Ooh,
difference
also,
between
Just
the amount of complaining. I haven't used the PS4 remote in a while, so it's gonna take some getting used to again. So I
Yeah, it's gonna be
apologize
this
in
whole-
advance. That was
Where was that? Oh, I see what they did.
disgusting.
So yeah, so it's a little bit different here, but
What the heck is that?
I did not realize that's gonna keep dinging. I gotta, I don't even know how to fix it. Oh god, classic. I keep trying to jump. Our team is doing horrible.
At least you're on top.
I know, I set such a bad start.
You joined in late anyways, and you're still on top. So that's kind of pathetic on your team's part.
He's right here.
No, but oh,
Easy.
you actually got him.
Oh, so yeah, really, honestly, I did make well, I have a separate video ready to go about this map as well, if you guys want to see a little bit more in-depth. That's not just on a live stream, because obviously this is going to get a little bit long as time goes on. I'm out. That's a golden gun. So it's kind of just trial and error, really, with this first live stream. I just kind of want to get some feedback, see what you guys think. It's, it is a little bit longer of a video. Obviously, we're not going to have as many things to talk about. Wow, that's already halftime. Wow, I went from like 0-6 to 16-9. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, but your team's still disgusting.
Yeah, they're still not doing too good. And obviously, I don't have any game sound currently.
Hey, bro, look, it still 0 people.
Yeah, so hopefully it will get some views, though. Once it's just on the channel, it's not only being live streamed. And from there, hopefully things kind of take a turn for the better. Obviously, I didn't really expect us to have like a lot of viewers.
I
Oh my
did.
god, what was that? M8? No, VMP. And I'm still trying to get used to bumpers as well.
Should I just keep spamming Twitter?
Yeah, I would just like that up
Really?
every like 4 minutes.
You want me to?
Post like a link or something. Yeah, I don't.
The link's in our description,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but I'll just copy it and paste it.
So yeah, basically this
Whoa.
is. Oh my god.
Pages
Dude, this
available.
small screen. Oh, what? That was a Cerberus though. They can shoot through walls now.
Whoa.
That's new. That's really new.
I'm fine with that though, because if I get it, you know.
Yeah, that's true. If you get it, then you're sending luck. Oh man.
God.
But I almost got a nuclear on this map, which is going to be the video I upload. It's kind of just discussing a little bit more in depth off stream, so you guys can just focus on that and watch that instead of having to kind of skip through this. But so far, honestly, you know, Call of Duty is definitely doing the right thing here. This is definitely something that the community needed. They need something that's, you know, kind of a throwback, but that refreshes, you know, your want to play Call of Duty and kind of gives you more enjoyment than, you know, some of just the basic maps that we've all played
Tweet it again.
insane, an insane amount of times.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, I gotta poo-poo.
You go do that, man. Right here.
Nah, I am holding it, bro. I'm surviving.
So far,
I got the
this-
eye of a tiger.
Not the. Where is it?
Rawr.
Yeah, alright. Hit detection, a little bit off. Aim, quite a bit off on a smaller screen.
You almost dead.
I know.
What?
Dude, I hate. People just. That's like the new thing to do. They just
Whip a
run
trip
trip
mine?
mines. That's all they ever do. So sadly, I was going to be able to have Henry plug in. What really would have been ideal is if Henry would have kept his PS4.
What's my
We could have
nuts?
done this, but then just plugged in our Astros and used those both as the mics, and then we both could have been able to talk and do this. Dude, there's so many trip mines. That's all I see.
Well, I
I don't
still
see
have
people-
my mic. And I have the normal cord for
Well, no,
it.
then we could play together, and you'd be able to hear too,
Oh.
and the live stream would be able to hear it.
Oh.
So far, this is slightly looking like a little bit of a failure.
It started looking like a failure last game.
We weren't even live streaming. That's when you know it's bad. Ooh, that reaction time though.
That was beautiful.
But really, I think for us, this is, oh my god. This is just kind of a boost. Kind of beginning what we want to be doing, trying to get us back on the video grind. So we kind of figured this would be a good place to start. This is dope.
Yo, where's our loyal subscribers at, dude?
Yeah, really.
Like, hey, it's 8:35. I know you guys aren't eating dinner right now.
I don't know. Oh, that was a bad move.
You're dead. What?
Got him.
Can't.
Hopefully, you know, I was kind of hoping to be able to come into this and do a little bit better. Obviously, without game sound.
Oh no. Hey, at least you
Oh.
got him.
Yeah, without the game sound and trying to attempt to switch back.
What?
Classic. So classic. Ew, he wasn't even aiming. He was just like, classic.
That was just a lucky shot.
So switching back to bumpers, obviously not the easiest thing in the world, but I think it is going to improve my reaction time just by a little bit, which is really just a...
You guys should try it though.
Yeah,
So
it's
go into your options, click on button layout,
Yep.
and then it's bumper jumper, and then they also have like tactical bumper jumper, which is like your circle would be crouch.
No, then your
Stick layout.
Then your well, if you did bumper jumper, yeah, then you're opposite of what you shoot with. So if you shoot with your triggers, then it's your left bumper. If you shoot with your bumpers, then it's your left trigger.
Okay.
If that
But
makes
yeah,
sense.
don't do tactical bumper jumper. That was a bad idea. You can do normal though. It actually does feel a lot more comfortable if you guys
Yeah, I
like.
do have tactical bumper jumper. That's what you want.
Okay,
So then
tactical.
this is still slide. So then your
Yeah,
right
yeah.
stick slide.
All right, so tactical bumper jumper is the way to go. Sorry for that confusion.
Unless you have stuff.
Shut up.
Then you don't. Want
Some people can't afford it. All right,
it. That's very true.
like me. You know, I'm a poor boy.
This is fantastic.
What? We're only at
Nothing. Nothing, Henry.
I am sorry.
We're just
We're talking to ourselves.
Well, that was the first game. It wasn't really anything.
We are
But
talking to ourselves.
I don't know. I don't really know where I want to go with this. Obviously, it would be kind of nice to be able to lay out some topics and then talk about that. And I think we're kind of going to do that from here on out.
Should we do Twitch?
No, then we'll have even less.
Really?
Well, then we won't have any. Either way, we'll have none. But so this is just, it is what it is for now, and then obviously we'll get uploaded to the channel, so we're able to hopefully get a couple more views, and people will be able to kind of see more of what we're about. It's been live for 5 minutes only.
Dude, it feels like 10.
Oh god. So oh no, it's been for 15.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
only recording.
Yeah, well, look at that.
I don't know.
Last
what that's
time.
about. 'Cause it says 5.
Well, it's wrong.
So anyways, really other than that, you know, I kind of want to break this up into a couple sections.
Like 30 minutes apiece.
Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and open up the common.
You wanna?
Yeah.
You're gonna get nothing out of it.
No, I better get some good.
I doubt it.
Dope.
No.
Disgusting. Sunshine?
That's, oh, you know I'm talking about the other ones.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say what?
Sunshine is dope.
I'll take burns and duplicates.
How would you get?
Like nothing.
Oh.
2. I got 2. I think sunshine.
It's better than nothing.
Oh, I like that. Oh.
Kirsten.
God.
Oh no, you should probably answer her.
No, I don't know why it's coming through my computer. Alright, so anyways, like I was saying, I think what we're going to go ahead and do is kind of break this video up into a couple different pieces so it's a little bit more organized. I think we're going to go ahead and talk about, obviously, as you can see, the new DLC weapons, the MX Grand, and then obviously the secondaries, the shotgun pistol, as well as, you know, the
crossbow.
Yeah, crossbow, and, you know, the crowbar and the sword. Which I don't currently have, but I would like to be able to get at some point.
Not gonna lie, the sword looks like a Final Fantasy sword.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like huge. It's like the size of like your dude's body in this game. It's insane.
And so then obviously I kind of want to talk about a couple of ideas that I've been coming up with for our channel. I'm not sure if you guys would enjoy it or not. But we'll be able to kind of just discuss that and hopefully be able to get some actual feedback from some of you regarding what you guys want to see. And kind of go from there. So I think we'll hop into the DLC guns. Obviously, I haven't had them for myself, but I have been able to pick a few of them up, as well as watch some of the in-depth episodes and kind of figure out what they're all about. So we'll start off. I'd say we just start with the things that don't really matter. Melee weapons, obviously, that's just really. Oh my god! I try to hit the trigger. Classic, I didn't shoot. So yeah, so the melee weapons really, I think it's a good direction for Call of Duty to be going. I think personally, it's, you know, that's part of it that isn't really pay to play, but it definitely adds some fun. It, you know, it just kind of mixes it up, especially if you want to go ahead and do camo challenges, stuff like that. It just, you know, it gives you something new, but it's not something where if you don't pay, you're not going to be as good as people. And I'm actually kind of starting this game off a little bit better than the last. I'm gonna die.
I personally hate those kind of games where, like, if
like
you want
Advanced Warfare.
If you want to succeed in a game and you have to physically spend money out of like your bank account to even have an attempt at making it like somewhat decent attempt at League. Like if you do League.
Oh yeah, I remember
and
that.
like
That was bogus.
Yeah, and so like
except for they're banned on League play with this.
They are.
I believe. I'm not 100% positive on that.
Some of them are, I bet.
Oh my god.
But I think this is Treyarch, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think Treyarch is doing a good job with trying to stay away from the whole pay-to-play thing. Like, granted they do have the supply crates that you can purchase, but it's not like if you want to get them, you have to purchase it. You can get them from gameplay and that kind of thing. So I think that they're definitely doing a good job with that. Hopefully, the next game coming up. Speaking of which, some of you guys might have heard.
Talk about that as well.
Yeah, save that for later.
We gotta stay on topic here quick.
All right, yeah, my bad. Getting a little carried away. Just excited.
You bastard.
I had a Starbucks venti.
All right, bro. What? You are getting so off topic. Caramel frappuccino, though.
Yeah. I recommend it. Speaking of the map, though, Joe.
What?
Take
I'm
over.
talking about DLC guns, homie.
Oh, we'll take over.
So anyways, yeah, so like I was saying, you know, anything that's just kind of for looks, I think is a really big bonus to the game. Obviously, like swords, stuff like that, it's just cool. It's something that makes it more enjoyable to be able to play, but it's not, like, if you don't have it, it's not going to wreck the game for you. I kind of want to argue the fact of, for the other two guns, the MX Grand and the shotgun pistol, because if you've ever seen the videos of the MX Grand, it's basically the Shiva, but it shoots about 2 times as fast. It does have a much smaller clip at, I think it's like 8 or 10 shots, and I'm pretty sure you can't reload until the weapon's empty. So I mean, they're doing a good job of being able to balance it in a way, but it's still kind of just, you know, I mean, the chance of it dropping is so low that it's kind of beginning to feel more like pay to play than how it has been. You know, it's not a big deal, obviously, but it's something that if they continue, I mean, I can definitely see it going the same way that Advanced Warfare did, simply because that's what's going to make the company money. If you drop something that everybody wants, they're going to go ahead and, you know, spend the money instead of trying to grind out to get it for a majority of the time. And if you think about it, for, you know, something that's in-game that obviously they have to design, but something that you can sell for that much money with no real meaning to it, it's an incredible amount of money that they basically put no effort into, but therefore, you know, they're able to create better games in the future, stuff like that. So, oh my god, I got a hater.
Speaking of money, though, when I remember back in like kind of 360,
shit,
but
I might
like
drop a goddamn nuclear.
but the old systems, like the old games, I remember if you wanted to unlock levels, you had to go farther into the story, or you had to unlock it during like multiplayer, you know, to like get bigger maps. I want to know when they decided to switch it over and like decide to do the DLC packs and like force us to like pay money for that. Like I don't like that they did that. I understand why. Like they obviously are going to make a lot more money because people are going to want to play those maps. But I think if what they had done is like if you unlocked like certain achievements or whatever, or if you earned
God, I'm dead.
like certain points for like achievements and all that, like
I was on 17. So anyways, yeah, keep going.
like if you unlock, if you get like sniper rifles golden, you know, you get like a certain amount of points and all that. And if you save up like a certain amount of points, then you can purchase a specific DLC pack, you know, without actually having to spend money. It's like in-game coins.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, I think if they did something like that, they're not
I don't
gonna do
know.
it.
Big companies like this, obviously,
like
they get
Apple.
greedy because they're able to. It's the fact that no matter what they... Oh, that was a lag spike. No matter what they do, people are still going to buy what they put out. It's just, you know, it's just kind of how the community is revolving around it. It's just how, you know, how things are probably going to go. So, you know, weapon-wise, I mean, I don't agree with most of it. But there's something like cosmetic stuff I completely agree with. That should be good. I mean, that's, you know, it's just a bonus, adds to the game. For the actual weapons, if you're able to balance them out and not make them extremely overpowered, then I think that's something that's, you know, it's fair to do. And obviously camos, like the one that we just opened, I got the Sunshine camo from. You know, I'm obviously all for that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Again, that's just a cool aspect. Now, from a money standpoint and from, you know, just a personal value standpoint, is there a lot of things they could do to increase that? Of course. I mean, if you think about it, what if they were to add in, you know, some type of special supply drop, like, let's say, what was the most recent, like, holiday? Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
So if they were to put in a Valentine's Day pack, and it would
like,
only be up
guarantee you.
for the week. Yeah, and it would only have camos from that in it, or even just a chance. Oh, this is ugly. I shouldn't have done that. But like something like that, you know, it's just putting in small packs that would add to it. It's like Counter-Strike. They'll put in a certain case that won't stay on the market forever, but it adds value to it, and you should be able to, you know, collect these really rare camos and then maybe be able to sell it on a real money marketplace. That's something that if the game were to look into, A, they would be making a lot more money, and B, it would make the, you know, it adds an entire new, you know, part to the game. I'm starting to do really bad with this thing. It just kind of adds a new aspect. Oh, God.
What are you doing?
I know, I was trying to YY, and I just didn't click it the second time. So, I mean, if you were to put in, like, a specialty camo for a certain season, and then it ends, obviously, let's say there's only, you know, X amount of them ever put on the marketplace. Obviously, the value is going to go higher and higher and higher. Therefore, Treyarch, where is... Okay, hold up. This dude's glitching. Not is he up here? You used to be able to get up there.
Really?
Yeah, it was disgusting. So yeah, so basically if they were to add a marketplace value, then it's a lot like Counter-Strike, where certain people honestly do make it kind of into a kind of like a stock marketing job in a way. And I mean, that's just an entire new part where people are able to invest, able to make money. I'm out.
You're out.
But you know, I'm not sure why they haven't really started doing that. But that's just something kind of to keep in mind. Or even with these gun DLCs, maybe instead of having to be a big gun DLC, say okay, did not a single bullet hit him?
Nope.
All right, well, that's chill.
Aim is trash, Joe.
I know. So yeah, I mean, like same thing with the guns. Let's say they come out with, how does this dude hit me with like 3 of these? So let's say they were to come out with maybe, what would be a cool gun? Like a Thompson. And then let's say they only put 300 on the marketplace with a really low drop rate.
That'd be dope.
Then it actually adds some value to it, and it's going to make people A, want to spend more money faster, and B, it's going to add a lot more value to the game to be able to have that gun. It adds more of a, I mean, for the first, it's like in Advanced Warfare, if you got the first, version of a certain gun,
You're a god.
yeah, it was like, well, no, not even that, it was just like the fact, like, oh, like, you had the first one that no one else had, but once other people got it,
Like the
it diminished,
blunderbuss.
and yeah, it just completely diminished in value. Which is where if they were to not unleash, unlimited amounts of these weapons, you'd be able to increase the value of each one for each player, and for a world marketplace, so to say.
Kind of like stocks.
Yeah, it's a lot like stocks. It's adding value to something because they're so rare and because it's good, but not everybody's going to have it. And so that's just kind of what I'm thinking would be a really cool idea. Just same even with just camo packs, be able to sell camos, be able to do stuff like that. I think that would be something that'd be really, really unique, and obviously add a lot to the game as well. Now, will they actually ever do that?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Maybe in the future, if enough people start to rally for this.
If you guys were to, well, I guess I shouldn't even say that 'cause I don't know how many people are gonna watch this. But if everybody who ends up watching this were to tweet at David Vonderhaar and say, hey, you know what, we saw this is a cool idea, then there's a realistic possibility that it may
He'll
be
take
added
consideration.
into the game. Yeah, that it could be actually considered on a real level and maybe progress somehow.
This isn't about guns, but this is about like supply drops. What I think would be kind of cool for them to do is you're talking about how like the limited edition and all that, and like how you can have like specific like supply drops.
Yep.
I think what they should do is like every Friday to kind of like kick off the weekend, they should have this thing where it's like you roll the dice kind of thing, and it'll either give you like a common supply drop, epic or whatever it is, legendary, a rare supply drop or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, or it would give you like crypto keys kind of thing, but like you could like roll the dice, and you could kind of like wager in like if I put in like 5 crypto keys, maybe it'll give me a better chance of like a better supply drop, and I can either make it back, or like get like a supply drop. Like you won't lose you won't lose more crypto keys, but like getting less than like what you've had. Ew.
Keep going.
But I mean, if they did something like that every Friday, I think it'd be kind of cool. You get more people playing like towards the weekend. You get people looking forward to actually like getting onto the game, and once they realize that like you rolled the dice kind of thing, they're already on the game, so they're obviously going to start playing it again. Well, not again, but they're going to start playing it as soon as they're on it. So you'd have a lot more video gamers on your system, like gaming network right now, and it kind of like raise up like your popularity.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, I just think, Call of Duty for the longest time is just kind of, I don't know. I mean, if you look at like Counter-Strike and games like that, they've been able to separate players from diversity of things. Like if you look at this, I can go to any gun, I can go into my camos, and there's millions of other people that have Storm on the VMP.
Yeah, nothing special about it.
But let's say there was some crazy camo that nobody else had. Then it gives you something that no one else has. It adds that personal, sentimental value to it. And then that opens you up to a marketplace, that opens up the companies to more money, it opens us to money. I mean, it's really kind of it's a unique idea that I would like to see added in, obviously. But, if that will happen, I really don't know.
A paint shop, are you able to like make it public so like other people can view it, or is that only like your call sign?
they can view it.
They
but
can?
They can't download it.
See, that would be cool if you could do that. If you could have like, so you have like your normal camos, you know, you have your ones from supply drops and all that, and like you categorize it by common camos, epic camos, and then like the default camos, and like and then they also had like another page that said like community and like worldwide camos or something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And so like, you could physically go down, look at like public camos, download it, and then actually use that camo for your gun.
They tried to do that, but it was due to there was some lawsuit over it.
Really?
Yeah. So you can't download other people's camos.
That would have been pretty cool though. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I understand like why, but like I think if people like signed like on this thing, if they like agreed.
Oh, by the way, this is Gauntlet. If anyone was wondering, we're probably not going to really talk about it because we have other topics, but you guys can see what it's all about.
Yeah. But I mean, I think if you like agreed to it on like there's like a button on here that says I agree to like make this public, it should be acceptable. There is.
Yep.
And like, but I mean, like if other people could download it, kind of thing, make it as a camo.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I don't know. But what I kind of do like, back on like the topic of guns and like the variations on like skill level and all that, and like how some of them are overpowered and some aren't. I've been playing Battlefield recently, and what I kind of like about it is like, say I'm using like a sniper. What's the difference really is like the attachments that you get. It doesn't really vary in like standard stats. I mean, maybe it varies a little bit in like range or reload speed, but it doesn't vary that often, and it's really like the attachments that kind of determine how good of a gun that it is. And I think if they kind of did that with this, like they'd have more variation attachments, but like the standard guns themselves were pretty much dead even. Not dead, but like it varied a little bit, you know. I think it'd be kind of cool because it'd give players a better chance at like a better gameplay, like a fair game. It wouldn't be like lopsided, you know. It wouldn't be, oh, this team is full of masters and they have like the most like overpowered guns versus like average players who have, you know, decent to okay guns. I think if everybody had the same like guns and the same stats for that, then it would just really depend on like skill level. It wouldn't really matter on like play type.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know, it's stuff like that I would really like to see just the entire kind of Call of Duty community come through and get. Oh, that was such a clutch call out. Now, obviously, I mean, you know, to a degree, that is very possible. And, you know, now, is it possible for this game, though? Not so much. Is it possible for, you know, a future game? Definitely, but it's the fact that, you know, even if you looked at some of the weapon DLC packs, you know, it's how much? It was probably 9 gigabytes, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess that was with the DLC and the weapons. But to be able to, you know, bring something like that into the game and alter everything to, you know, be based around it, obviously is not something that they can just do and do cheaply without having to pay a lot. And then be able to process and go through and, okay. And you know, so there's quite a few issues that kind of revolve around that. Obviously, I would like to see it fixed, and Henry's going to go do something really quick. But he will be back. You know, so I don't know. To a degree, I would definitely say that adding something that's unique would be something that's, you know, very valuable to the Call of Duty community. However, I don't see it happening in this game. I see it being a future kind of deal where, you know, later on it's a possibility. But, you know, just the amount of man hours and stuff like that in this current game, I just don't think that it is a very valuable, asset. Then again, also, I do want to kind of jump onto the topic of, you know, how Call of Duty is going to be improving overall as a game here very, very shortly, and kind of run you through some of the new updates. If you guys haven't heard about the amount of time that people are, the big companies are now able to have to create the games in general, and it has changed quite a bit, and I think it is going to really affect how well the quality of the game is and the graphics, as well as some of the people who are helping create the game. And so I think it's really going to be pretty quality. I don't have any doubts that the next Call of Duties are going to be, equally as good as this game, if not even better. So I don't know. We've kind of we've talked on this subject for quite a while now, so I kind of want to keep going through because obviously I have a few main points that I really want to get to and try to discuss fully, you know, without interruption and be able to do that. Ooh, I'm about to get this robot in. Get this oh, there we go. So that was not... Wait, oh, that was only one round. So far, the actual gameplay, it's a little hard to be able to talk and not just ramble on about the same thing while also getting, you know, pretty decent gameplay. But I do want to quickly touch on what Henry said about the attachments. There are some things I think that are personally missing and or need to be adjusted in the game. If you guys didn't know, rapid fire was buffed. It's only a matter of a few percentages on each gun, so it's nothing crazy, but you know, it's a big help. And there's obviously other guns that still need to be fixed. But on a topic of what else could they add in for attachments that would be useful, I mean, if you look back at some of the older games, if you look back even as far as let's see, how far back would I say? About World at War. You'll probably remember the days of the bayonet. Stuff like that. That's stuff that's cool. Obviously, they do have it on the new crossbow, the Shadow Claw, I believe it's called. And so they're beginning to integrate some of that, but it's not to the degree that I think a lot of us want it to be at. This dude's running circles. Alright, there we go. So yeah, so obviously there is still quite a few things I would like to see in these Call of Duty games. Again, this is kind of just looking into the future and saying what we would like as a community, not saying, oh, well, you know, this would be cool, so put it into this game, because that's just kind of an unrealistic, you know, expectation. It would just change way too much, and it would just alter things to a degree that I don't think any of us want in the long run. So yeah, I would like to see the bayonet come back for sure. That's something that, you know, simply, well, really it's just because punching, as you can see, well, I would have to hit somebody, but punching is not what it once was. It used to just, you know, you could panic punch. I'm glad they took that out realistically. Being able to one-hit punch someone it's kind of overpowered. You know, and it would, therefore, you know, having a combat knife really wouldn't do a difference. I mean, the speed of it, yeah, to a degree. I would say that's a good point, but it's, you know, just panic punching was probably the most annoying part of almost every single Call of Duty game, especially Advanced Warfare with the jetpacks. That really is what, you know, started the trend for hating panic punching, because you could just slide so easily. You know, your movements were pretty flawless and spastic, so it just kind of, it became a little bit too overpowered for me personally. But let's say if you were to have a bayonet in something like Hardpoint, that's something that realistically could be you know, a huge bonus to people if you're able to, you know, utilize it the right way. And obviously, again, I mean, it's something that will give you technically a, you know, a quite large buff. But obviously it would take up an attachment slot, and it's stuff like that that I want to see more of. Being able to put more points down to get a bigger reward, if that makes sense, without it being too overpowered. And that's just, again, it's, you know, this whole stream's kind of just going to be ranting on for a majority of it of what we want to see, and just kind of reviewing how things are currently. I'm sorry, I'm kind of starting to lose my voice. I'm not used to this 100% yet. So yeah, so that's one thing that I would really like to see. I think a lot of people, including me and Henry and a lot of other people, I know I said that twice, would really enjoy that. And so really, other than that, I'll kind of jump onto the DLC map I'm on, since it's just me currently. This is Gauntlet. If you guys have seen, there's this middle area. This is kind of the icy, you know, tundra-like place. And as you saw over here on that side, that's the forest, and over there is the city. You know, to a degree, it's useful. To a degree, I really do like it. But in other ways, I'm really not a fan at all. Simply because this map, it doesn't look that big, but when you're trying to play like a pretty decent game mode, it's gonna get a little bit challenging to be able to, like, team deathmatch. Now that it's up to 100 kills, it takes a little bit too much time, in my opinion, to be able to find people to get those kills. It's definitely a little bit slower paced than than Skyjack, stuff like that. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. But is it the way I would like to see the DLC go? Not necessarily. So it's kind of just a give and take. Well, alright. I guess we have connection interrupted. I hope the stream is still going. I'm not 100% entirely sure, so we're just going to go ahead and exit out of that game. I think it was like 47-13 maybe. So, doing pretty good, really. Not horrible. But yeah, the DLC maps, it's going in the right direction for my liking, at least. I think that it's definitely going somewhere that is productive for the Call of Duty community. The maps are good. It just kind of switches it up. The worst map pack you've ever played. Having the new maps in general will just boost your want to play. It's a really good thing in my opinion. Even if some of the maps are not exactly what you would want them to be, I still think that just having anything new is huge for Call of Duty, simply because it gets so repetitive. And Henry is now back.
Dude, I smacked my head coming down the stairs on the freaking leg.
Oh, classic. Real classic. So yeah, I basically just kind of went over all the other what would be nice to see, and just kind of briefly said I like the map packs, like how things are going.
About to get our first viewer.
Ew. So anyways, other than that,
so what have you talked about?
Basically just like all the stuff that I'd like to see coming to the game, with the weapons, with the map packs, the rarity, adding like a real value to it, and just kind of briefly talked about the maps, which to me really are not that important. They're all really just SMG. I think they're all mainly SMGs.
Really?
Yeah, it's just kind of the way the entire game's going.
It really is. It's just such a fast-paced game.
Yeah, it's just too quick.
Like that's the way it's been going lately.
This thing is a beast. We put Jungle Party on quick.
That really has been the way it's going, though. Have you noticed that? Like starting with Advanced Warfare, they've
oh god. Huh? 30 second viewer time.
Nice.
That's whatever.
But what was I gonna say? That ever since like Advanced Warfare came around, it's kind of deviated more towards like the submachine gun with such like a fast-paced gameplay now.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's like, I think honestly, if they got rid of like assault rifles entirely,
no, that would change the game for sure.
It would change the game, but I think people would be like, they'd be like well adapted to it already. That if that did happen, it wouldn't feel different to them.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends, though, on what... Because most people would go for the CUDA and the VMP. Well, yeah. But if you're like me, and you go for the Razorback with Rapid Fire, the Scavenger, you become a beast. Oh, this is kill confirmed? I'm down with this. So, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, shit. Oh, yes. A couple things. Henry, I haven't really got him in on the loop on some of this yet. Just because it's kind of just been things that I've been processing, seen other people do, that I've personally found pretty interesting and kind of want to look into for myself. I was wondering if instead of just doing Call of Duty videos, if doing a what do they call it? It's like a podcast kind of.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, if we could just do a podcast, talk about some current day topics. Obviously, I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into wars. I don't want to get into anything touchy. But just kind of go over some of the basic stuff, and hopefully make kind of just a. I am getting shit on. But go ahead and just kind of make a fun, just a fun environment for people to be able to come in, and what's that? That was like a glitch. That was cool. But just to, be able to have you guys say, oh, here's what I want to know about, and then we'll be able to go ahead and discuss it to the best of our knowledge, hopefully. Oh, my God.
What I'm going to try and start doing, though, is, since I do have the Xbox, there is going to be, different exclusives. Joe, obviously, for Call of Duty, is going to be getting he's going to be getting the DLCs before me. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to kind of get some of those Xbox exclusives, and I'm gonna try and do videos over that for some of those PS4 people that cannot get those games, you know. Kind of show you what that's all about and that side of it. And then for those Xbox people who don't have it yet or are debating whether they should or not, hopefully I can give a little like insight on my opinion, a little overlook of how the game is like and if you should buy it or not.
Yeah, and even maybe doing walkthroughs through some of the single player games like that Primal, like Far Cry,
Yeah, and
stuff like that.
I'm
That'd
also
be kinda
doing
cool series.
Destiny right now. I've been playing that, but what I would be willing to do is kind of
Shit on this.
like choose. You know, there's three different people you can choose from in Destiny. It's Warlock, Titan, and Hunter. And what I was thinking I was doing is I could start a story, like a journey with each one, walk through Destiny with that character. You
Well,
know,
really, you would want to do one of each race more than one of each class.
like Awoken,
Like the robot people, the
Awoken,
human.
and yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played that game in a little while.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm not 100% caught up on the lingo. But I do have a 40. It's 87.
I was thinking about doing that. Yeah. I was also thinking about walking through some of like the Call of Duty campaigns.
That's actually that's a cool idea too. Dude, yeah. See, that's the issue. We keep going up to like 200 ping. I'm wondering why I'm not doing good. But yeah, that's something that I think that would be kind of cool, and I could obviously do the same for some of the PlayStation games. And you know, that's kind of the series where, you know, it doesn't take the same amount of effort as making a Call of Duty video.
It's slower
and
paced.
trying to, you know, figure out what you want to talk about. Instead, it's just kind of all there. It's ready, and you know, it just makes it a little bit easier on us as well to be able to put out videos like that. And obviously, Jesus, I'm getting slaughtered. The ping is not doing too hot.
I know I have the Wi-Fi on real quick.
Oh, classic.
I know, I'm sorry.
So yeah, you know, that's something that I think that we should honestly get into at some point here in the near future, because it's going to make our lives a lot easier. It's going to be able to have us put out content that hopefully you guys still enjoy.
Refresh it.
Refresh what?
This, because we have a person.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we see that.
Huh?
Who is it? Is it Luke?
Yeah. Not Roberts though.
Which one?
My friend from Minnesota.
Oh, dude, tell him to type something in the chat.
All right.
Or no, I guess he can hear us if he's live. Except for there's like I think I said it like 6 or 7 second delay, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far not bad. Dude, I hate services.
Speaking of which, though, with Xbox though, they do have backwards compatibility now, so I will be able to.
Well, that's been out for a while.
Yeah, but like, you know, some of the Call of Duty games are going to start coming out. So like MW2, Black Ops 2, I'll start getting gameplay of that again if that would be something, because you know Black Ops 2 obviously like the best game that Call of Duty has produced.
If you let me get on that,
Oh, it's game over.
I used to wreck. Dude, Cerberus.
A little Master Division right there.
Classic Master Division. I like can't do it in this game because it's all wins.
Yeah.
I think the point system was a lot better, personally.
Of Black Ops.
Side.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm just like focused on the game right. Like, this is confusing. There's just like people everywhere.
Dude, I hate this. There's too many people.
You're so screwed. Yep.
Dude, I just hit like lag spikes. Like,
Game
that was
over.
200.
It's game over.
So yeah, I mean,
Told him to talk in the chat.
I don't know if I have to open up the chat with it. Oh yeah, he is on here.
Yeah, do it.
Xbox One is better in my opinion.
Ha!
Fuck your opinion.
I'm telling him thank you.
Except for if you think about it, if you want to look at like statistically which one's better, it's PlayStation.
Why?
It's just like overall, like it has more processing speed, it has better graphics, it's able to do the lighting better, it's able to. I mean, there's 3 times more people, so if you're looking at multiplayer experience,
Lighting depends on like your personal preference.
no, it literally can't do the same as this.
No, Xbox has a little bit lighter like graphics to it. PS4
It's just no, it just can't do like in-depth coloring as well.
Oh,
It doesn't have like the same color range.
that's chill.
That worked on. It's so funny he said that. Yeah, honestly, my opinion, 100% PS4. I had the Xbox, and I had the PS4,
You like the
then I
Xbox
had the
for a while.
Xbox and the PS4.
You like the Xbox for a while.
Oh, I much rather would have had the PS4 though.
I don't like it just for the fact that like the skill level it takes on PS4.
It's harder.
No, I just feel like it's too easy.
No, it's not. It's
PS4
way
was just
harder.
way too easy for me. Like, I'm playing with like little kids 24/7.
That's like the fun of it.
That's not the fun of it. The fun of it, I want to get like better. So I want to play with like better people and like.
What's competitive?
I don't know, but they still aren't that good.
Yeah, they are.
Nah.
But with 3 times as many people plus all pros, everyone trying to go pro on this.
Thank
Can't see
you,
the differences
esports.
between the 2 consoles. You definitely can.
You totally.
Look up, go on YouTube
Oh.
and
oh.
look at the differences between basically any game. Between Xbox One and PS4, you'll see like the lighting difference. I don't know, it's just a little bit smoother on this.
It depends on the game though, because like there's some games it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, well, yeah, but others, they're different. I don't know. Really, to be dead honest with you, it's just whichever one your friends have is really better. They're like, puss, but... What?
He said, "Fuck esports."
Dude, esports is chill as hell.
Yeah. You're gonna
I
fall.
love esports. I don't know.
I haven't been watching it in a while
I've kept up to a degree.
though. I'm kind of trying to
But
watch
not-
like the Halo esports.
Oh, yeah,
It takes
the
a
World
lot.
Qualifiers is going up on... When does that start? It's this week, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't notice like how hard like that game actually is. Like, I've played Halo before, you know, and I was like, oh, you know, this is kind of casual. But like I see
that
some
game's hard as hell. It's all accuracy. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do
it's
not.
crazy.
I don't know. Halo's fun, but I would never want to
It's
pursue it like I do Call of Duty.
Call
It was
of-
on me. Oh yeah.
yeah.
I forgot about the Sentry. I thought my heat wave destroyed it. I guess not.
It did in the
But-
very end.
So yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I've watched Deadpool. I for sure watched Deadpool. That shit was comedy.
Hey, he said fuck Halo too. Hey Luke, shout out to you for being a loser.
Deadpool. What do I have to say about Deadpool? That shit was raunchy. That's just like a raunchy movie. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's really funny, but it's just like a raunchy comedy.
Hey, it's chill.
Yeah, no, I'd for sure watch it again. That was good. I like Deadpool, especially with like the Civil War coming out.
I want to see
and-
Black Panther.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
think he's
cool.
ever had a movie.
Oh, not yet. I mean, maybe like
I know he's
Back
been
in, like-
comics.
yeah.
way back in the day.
maybe he had
probably.
like a little like animation series, if that. But I doubt it. He's never had like a major movie. You know?
Yeah, he's never had anything too crazy. All right, dude, we're getting off Awakening. I'm done with this. I'm just going back to the classic maps. So that's I don't know, Deadpool, good movie. Have you
Yeah.
watched it yet?
No, I still haven't watched it, dude.
Bro, it's comedy.
Pissed at it.
That's a good movie.
Just throwing a hat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. All right, we gotta get back on
I
topic,
know.
though, unless he's got more shit to say. Ew, it's real racist.
Luke, you're racist. Well, actually, no. Yeah, no, he. I was gonna say some of the things that he said before, but hey, I ain't gonna do it. I can't do
We
it.
haven't watched it 1,000 times.
What?
We haven't watched it 1,000 times.
Hey, Luke, do it 1,000 times.
Watch it 1,000 times. We'll make it. Actually, I don't know if it is 1,000 or 100 hours.
Watch it 1,000 times, and Joe will personally give you a little surprise.
If you watch it 1,000 times, you'll make us $1.50.
Ooh, hey, bro, I'm gonna be rolling in that cash.
Yeah, it's
cash
disgusting.
and change.
That's so gross how YouTube pays you for it. I don't know. To a degree, I don't really care about the money. It's just kind of fun to like do stuff like this.
Bro, we can buy a pop with that money.
Not
A
even,
large
dude.
pop.
$1.50? Where do you buy pop?
BP.
He said no. No to what?
Luke, what do you mean no?
I'm real. Hey, give me a little update here. What does our audio
Oh.
sound like?
No, he said no to the watching it 1,000 times.
Oh,
Yeah, hey Luke, what does the audio sound like over there? Because like we're using the Blue Yeti that I have, and we're not quite sure. We'd have to stop the live stream to actually test it out, so
yeah, 'cause it's telling me about my bit rate, but I don't think it's really affecting it.
we don't know what the bitrate means.
No, I do.
I don't. You're dead.
Dude, classic. Let me get a sniper quick. I haven't sniped in a hot minute.
That's probably a reason why.
Oh, you know there is. Dude, okay.
Oh yeah, Luke and I bought Black Ops 3 today. Just saying.
People are gonna watch this video and be like, "Who the hell is Luke?"
I know.
So I don't think this will stay.
Hey, thank you, Luke. I like the opinion. Audio's
It's-
good.
Yeah, it's crisp.
Yeah,
I think it's real crisp.
I know. It feels like it probably sounds like we're talking like like right next to them. You know. Oh my God, Sparrow
show
just
some shots.
whipped you.
Where they at? One. There's not two.
Told you.
It's been a hot minute.
Oh my God, it's already 9 o'clock.
Ew, how long has this been going? 55 minutes?
Uh-huh.
Except for, hey Luke, can you give me how long did it say this stream's been on YouTube?
It said like 43 minutes when I last checked.
Yeah, I know,
it.
but I don't, oh it did?
Yeah, like it's still current.
So it's still active,
Yeah,
somewhat.
to an extent.
At least it cut out the first chunk that was just like a real...
Oh, thank God.
Tell him I'm putting in work with his damn sniper.
Oh gosh.
I
Ow.
hate how you actually...
What?
You like steady it to like actually like hit stuff now.
Really?
Yeah, they increased the natural like sway.
Yeah. So like ballistic CPU actually like helps.
Yeah, which is gross. Not having on. Oh, I do not mess with this.
Oh, you're missing though.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
What are you right now? 7 and 5.
Some gross.
You're
Yeah.
trash. You're trash. Trashy boy.
Classic. I don't know. For a first stream so far, I don't think it's that bad.
You know what we need to do? Luke was saying that we need to have a face cam.
Oh yeah, no, we do need a face cam for sure.
Even if it's like not like the highest quality, as long
Yeah,
as
we just need something to be able to like,
Yeah.
show us as well.
I wish we could have like our phones be the face cam, you know.
I do not want to mess with syncing that up.
I don't know. Like I wish there was like an easier way, like literally a cord into cord, you know.
Except for if we were to try to do that also, then I would have to.
Oh my God, he's a second.
Classic, dude.
Second. He
He
waited.
watched me. Actually, I don't have game sound, so I guess that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, no, we do need to invest in a face cam at some point. Obviously not right away, since we were getting one viewer that we had to text again. But bro, how is he hitting me like this? I was behind the
Wow,
I was
what a
behind him.
hard scoper, bro.
That's what he said.
No, that's what I'm saying. But he says he wants to see our faces.
Well, you don't want to see his face. I look like fucking Deadpool. No, not really.
No,
Not really at all, but
You ain't like a crusty prune.
I ain't no crusty prune. I ain't got crusties on me.
I ain't full of scabs.
But yeah, no, I would agree with that. I think there is.
He's right behind you too.
I know. I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Everything's just
No,
going up.
yeah, no, I heard that first shake. Well, saw it. Dude, classic timing.
Oh
It
no.
was
Oh no. Oh, you're so dead.
wow.
Oh, you're real dead. Trip mine's gonna get you. Yo, oh, you heat waved him. Oh, I thought something
yeah.
blew up. I was like, oh no.
I wonder if people can still see all the comments from the video.
Yeah, hey, Luke, can you see the comments? All that stuff on the live stream?
Oh, rocket launcher?
Oh no.
Dude, I don't know if I mess with bumpers. This is like getting quite difficult. Do you want to like play, dude? You haven't like, said anything.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Mr. PS4 is easy.
PS4 is easy, dude. Watch, I'm gonna
I think
hop
they're-
on. I'm gonna get
No, I
nuclear.
think it's just like the play style of people. It's just so different. You know what I
I
mean?
forgot what I said. Oh yeah, they can still see the comments.
Oh, they can.
Yep.
I wonder what happens. I don't even know what happens when we end this. I haven't like saved.
Who knows?
All right, bro. You want to go?
Yeah.
You up?
Let me get a little go.
All right, we're swapping.
This can be real noisy for a hot second.
Oh God.
Try and scooch reach.
I know. I'm coming through.
Coming in hot.
I'm gonna go.
Sweet. That's you.
You continue the stream.
I will continue this. Oh, I
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, hold up, guys. We're doing something quick. I'll be right back.
This should be like more like proficient next time.
Oh god. All right, here we. Oh, my leg is stuck, dude.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get that.
All right, here we go, fellas. Let's see. Let's see Papa Warthog in action. All right. Oh my god, I haven't done this in years. I'm just kidding. It's been like 2 weeks. All right, he's using the Sparrow. Get rid, boy. I'm already better than you, Joe. You're trash. Oh, what is your sensitivity at? Sweet lord. Oh, heck no. There we go. Thank you. Plays on like the lowest sensitivity, I swear to God. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm like humming like the Wii Me. Yeah, what is it called? Me? I don't know how to pronounce that crap. Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he didn't. Man, I probably sound like an idiot. Oh, okay, Luke. Oh, okay. Oh, you're so nice to me. Glad to know that I've like known you for like 17 years and like you treat me like a piece of dirt. Love you too, bro. Love you too. Oh my god. I swear to God. Like, this game pisses me off. But I bought it anyways. Oh, that was actually kind of funny. I don't even know I could like make that noise. Now that I know that like I can, I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes, we got that one viewer. Sticking with us through the thick and thin. Shout out to you. Oh, ooh, we're at like lag spiking. We got that 59-21. I missed the kill cam too. God dang it. So, I want your opinion on how this first live stream went. I kind of want to know what different types of videos we need to start doing. Like, we were kind of doing the vlogs for a little bit. I think we only did a couple of those. They didn't really take off as well as we wanted it to. Our first couple of videos when we started doing like product reviews, like when we did the Blue Yeti, when we did the Astro reviews, those and the Scuff controller, those kind of took off a lot better than we had expected. And I don't know if you wanted us to start getting more products to review, if we want to do like kind of lean towards like the product reviews and kind of stray away from like the gameplay and like this kind of commentary, or if we should keep doing live streaming. Obviously we're going to need some more people than just one viewer to tune into us, but you know, obviously that's going to take time. What kind of gun is that? Oh my god, that's his shotgun. That thing's huge. Sweet lord, it's like the Black Mamba. Freaking Mandingo. Search it up, you guys will like it. I'm just kidding, no you won't. Oh, I think Joe's like right behind me. Yeah, I knew it, dude. Ew, I knew it. Ew, it's disgusting. He's right behind me. What a scrub, dude. Oh, I left my window open, guys, and Joe had to go outside. He likes to pee outside for some reason. He likes to be one with nature. And he Snapchatted me, and I look right behind me, and it's just a nasty old scrub looking right at me. He's watching me play right now. He also gives you a thumbs up, Luke, for the comments that you said towards me. Personally, I feel offended. Those are negative. I might have to report you for that. I'm also to slash your tires, so we'll see how I go. Maybe I'm in a good mood. Who knows? But looks like right now, another fringe match. I'm going to try and beat Joe's, what was the last score? Was it 27? 27, I think. So, that was disgusting.
Yeah, I knew you would love
I
that.
hated that. I'm kidding, I like that. Alright, do you see the comments? Do stuff that you guys enjoy when making content, by the way. God, Luke, come on. Come on, man.
Dude, they all know better.
God, dude, I feel offended.
What's your KD?
I just started. It's a new match. God. What?
Ass cheeks, Burger Boy.
Burger Boy. Where'd that come from?
Nate Shots videos.
Oh.
Playing like a burger. You ever seen those? You ever watch those?
No.
They're great. They're really great.
It's so weird not having sound.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
don't-
don't know how it interferes when you plug Astros in, so I just really don't want to mess with it.
Yeah, I don't want to tempt it, but like it would be a lot
Ooh,
helpful.
getting a little frisky with the Weevil.
I'm gonna try it.
It's actually with the new buffs, it's really not that bad.
Can I do that?
Classic, dude. How classic.
I mean, trip mines, dude. Oh, dude,
Like,
I
do
haven't.
stuff that you guys enjoy while making content.
And by the way, fuck you, Andy.
This is this is kind of enjoyable. We just don't really have as much as I planned on to talk about. That's one thing. But if we do end up making those podcasts, we'll probably be able to have like set out things to be able to talk about and probably bring some other people in as well.
That'd be cool if we could bring in like other kind of gamers.
Yeah, and just come in multiple points of view. Smooth sailing. Not bad. Except for, dude, tell Luke to like go back in the stream, look at my first few games.
No,
Like
don't.
47 and like what, 6?
Hey, Luke, don't do it.
My first year kid. Then I just started like talking too much. I like can't pay attention. See, the thing is, you're not even talking while playing. If you try to discuss something
I know.
while playing,
I try and like I focus too much on like the gameplay.
yeah.
That like I start to like deviate away from like
See, that's
actually
what
talking.
happens to me. The more I talk, the worse my gameplay gets.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I can't. If I have a headset on and I'm talking, I do fine. But like if I don't, and I'm just like straight talking, I sound like trash. You know, like I can't. Get dead. Oh god.
Dope.
I hit circle thinking I was gonna like crouch.
Classic.
You have no nades.
What?
You don't run nades.
No, dude. There's point like it's like a nade's like a lucky maybe 1, maybe 2 kills. I'd much rather run an extra perk or 2 perks.
Why don't you lick my nuts, Joe?
Dude, that's some pretty gay shit.
Yeah, you know what else is?
Hey, we can't discuss that on stream.
All right, now it sounds like it's something between
Yeah,
us. When you said that.
yeah, it's not that. It's just
Someone else.
yeah, it's someone else that
God, there's 3
It's
dudes there.
very
I was
gay.
not gonna. It wasn't happening. It was not
something.
happening.
It's something else.
I don't like to bring it
Why we've
up.
been streaming almost an hour. That ain't bad, really.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long though. You
Yeah,
know?
it's not. It's not bad at all. And
Oh,
then
I got the sparrow.
I wish there was a way to sync up a mic to our phones. Then we could do the podcast, because then the audio video would be connected. You know what I mean?
My favorite Call of Duty. All right, Luke. You got. I think you know mine right now. Joe, you talk about yours first.
Oh, I thought that said 7 viewers. I was like, what the fuck? It's Lucky, just Luke. Favorite Call of Duty? Black Ops 2, 100%. Best game. That was my prime. See, how old would I have been?
Like 13.
Yeah, 13. I was getting straight Master Division. I was a fucking god at that game. And then ever since, I've just
Suck nuts.
fallen off, man. Fallen off the horse. I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be Black Ops
What?
2. The gun.
Oh, God, I thought you had a secondary on this class.
I never run secondaries either.
What? I thought you just had a pistol in the class.
No, I picked that up.
Oh, you're gross.
That's what I do. Except for I started to run scav with some. Just because, like, I just hate picking up, like,
I ain't going
nasty
that way.
guns. You, like, pick up a gun, it's like a dingo, ACOG. What
Oh, yeah,
else?
they run-
And they put, like, rapid fire, no grip.
No, they run nasties. Oh,
Classic.
What's another?
What's your KD at right now? I'm real.
19 and 7.
Not bad, not bad. Let me see if this a little so it picks me up. But yeah, I mean, so far, like our channel's been pretty good.
Steady going, steady going.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not doing nearly as bad as I figured it would.
What was that? Oh, it was the. Oh, I thought it was Argus. I see like the Argus
Oh,
next to my
God.
name. I was like, no way. It's like the thing's like a goddamn sniper.
But yeah, I mean, really, for the first 8 months, obviously we haven't been uploading nearly as much as we should have, and we did do some Google advertising and stuff like that to help to help jumpstart the channel. If you guys didn't see our first videos, and then you look at the second ones, and you're just like, what? Like, what happened? There was we had a company help us advertise our channel, so it's not fake views. but we did end up paying.
There we go. God.
To have people so like when you watch a video and you see like ads before it, like our channel was on that. Basically, that's how it ends up going. But that was kind of off topic.
My favorite Call of Duty, MW2. That was my favorite. Honestly, I think the map choices that they had in that.
Yeah, the
maps were beautiful. I liked that the guns were realistic at that time. You know, they were.
See, but they were like there was just too many certain overpowered guns.
Well, I mean,
like this, you can run nearly everything and do about the same.
Everything's going to be overpowered. Though, I mean,
well,
there's
really.
going to be
like Black Ops, even Black Ops 2. You could run nearly every single gun and do about the same with it.
I know. I mean, thinking about
that was like the ACR, SCAR.
I think that like the maps really sold it for me when it came to MW2.
Yeah, they had some good maps.
Perks were pretty fun, like the AC-130. You could get
said perks.
God dang it, dude.
Dude, classic Henry.
God, choking up. God, hey, I'm gonna go die in the hole.
But yeah, no, I don't know. But dude, think about the maps in Black Ops 2 though. They were so perfectly set up for like that.
The route running.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, yes.
You know, like, it was easier to. I don't know. It just felt more consistent to me.
30 and 12. That wasn't bad.
It's not. Yeah, that's probably not that bad to be honest.
Woo! Luke who did better.
Bro, go check out my first couple games until like I started getting into like that whole camo thing.
Bro, look my
and that
nut.
threw me off.
Look at these left nuts.
Classic.
That's right. I got 2 left nuts.
Bro, how's he been in here and yet the average view time?
Oh, hey, we got 3 people.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
what? Hey, I like this. Hey, who are you guys? Let us know who you are. That was surprising. I just kind of looked over. People. I blinked for a hot second, and
we should probably get back onto some realistic topics.
Our subscribers.
No, we're down 2.
No, dude, why'd you leave?
It's chill though.
Hey, bro.
It's still 2 people.
I love you.
Honestly, whoever the second person is, if you just leave it in the chat, kind of what you want us to talk about, because if you look back, we've kind of rambled on about a couple different topics. Bruh, how you gonna do this?
Oh, wait, maybe it's just because I'm loading.
No,
we
got 0.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a little quick message to Luke real quick.
Bruh. Wow, that fell off real quick. I was getting real hype. I was like, bro, we better go up.
Oh, gosh, dude. Yeah, I was getting excited. I was like, hey, we got 3 people, and then boom,
bro, they
boom,
left
boom.
so quick. Our peak is 2.
Hey, I thought it was 3. We had 3 people.
Yeah, no, we did have 3. Dude, let me
no,
actually, I can't, because I have our YouTube account.
What?
I was gonna say, let me hop on, let me throw in some stuff for ourselves. I wonder if it'll pop up on my video feed.
Oh, he's replying. Let's see what this boy's got to say.
JK, it's only me, troll.
Oh.
Bro, how do we have 0 people though?
Yeah, I'll say, how do we only have...
Yo, refresh your page or something, because I'm trying to get these
one?
minutes watched. No.
His?
Luke needs to refresh.
Luke, refresh that page, though. Hey, dude, what are you typing, dude? It's been like a freaking hour.
How do you even know he's typing?
No, on my theme, like 3
little
little bubbles.
I thought you meant on this. I was like, I don't know.
No, there's been like 3 little bubbles that have been going for like the past like hour. Like I want to find out what's going on.
I see what you're saying.
You know what sounds good?
What?
Chocolate cake.
Ah, bro.
Chocolate cake, bro.
That does sound pretty good.
Homemade frosting. Homemade chocolate cake.
I see what you're saying now.
I want it. After this.
Yeah, it like doesn't show up in our video feed.
Yeah, it does. It did for me.
Were you on our account?
Yeah. Just Google, just search it. Go to like the actual like YouTube. Like just type in this. Just type in FX Gaming. It'll show up. Click it and then click on the channel and then it should be like the first one. It showed up for me.
Oh no.
Isolate and destroy.
It's
Still says no.
Are we still even live streaming?
Yeah, we should be. Yeah, that's so weird.
Well, now that's just... I'm so confused. I think it is because I'm on our account.
What the heck, dude?
There's another FX Gaming.
I know. Remember that one dude was trying to like tell us that he
owned
it?
Gosh.
You remember that?
Yeah. Oh, this kid's ugly as hell and he's little.
He's a youngin.
Should we tell him the story about our mishap with that one dude?
Alright, yeah, you want me to start it?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go back to probably pretty close to the end of Advanced Warfare. Well, about the middle of the season after the game kind of came out. Basically, what ended up happening is we made our Twitter account, and we started tweeting stuff like that, and somehow another team that claims themselves to be FX Gaming sent me like a direct message, and they're like, hey, you're using our name. Like, I don't want to have to do this, but we're going to go ahead and do something, report you for something or other. And they said, oh, you know, we own the rights to the name. We, you know, whatever. We own it. It's our name. You can't use it. Blah, blah, blah. We'll take legal action.
Might do it.
And, I mean, that's kind of like when we all knew, like, they're bluffing. They're bluffing. And so that kind of went on, and I got some direct messages. I might still have them on here, to be honest.
That would be kind of cool.
Let me see if I still...
Oh, he did.
It like doesn't want to load. But anyways, basically, the main part of the story...
Cheeks are being finessed.
So they said that... Oh, here we go.
Frig, dude.
Oh, I have all the messages. Alright, let me go back to the beginning and I'll read some of it. I mean, the conversation was huge and I was being real mean. So...
That's classic.
So he texted me, he said FX Gaming. I was like, yep, FX Gaming. He's like, what does that mean? And blah, blah, blah. He said, are you guys COD Clan? I was like, basically, yeah. He said, link me to your channel, sent it. He's like, yeah, see, I made FX Gaming 2 years ago. I started this Twitter a couple months ago.
Oh, cool.
He's like, how old are you guys, 20s or 30s? I'm like, nope. He's like, well, just that once we get partnered and get a copyright to the name, you can't really try to grow another org with our name. And obviously I said it isn't. Like, we have Inc. spelled I-N-K, or
Yeah.
I-N-C, Incorporation. He said it kind of is. I can't go make an Optic Gaming 2. I was like, yes, you can. Because if you Google Optic, Optic is a word. You can associate anything with it as long as it's literally not Optic Gaming.
Optic glasses, optic.
Yeah, you can put
Optic
anything
bakery.
with it.
That'd be kind of dope. The optic bakery.
I told him about our channel.
Dude, that'd be dope.
And he said you introduced yourself as FX Gaming in your first video and said you're primarily a COD channel. If you guys was FX Gaming but your channel was about Pokemon, I wouldn't care. He's like, but you guys are a COD channel as well. And he's like, oh, you guys don't have that much stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then he says, I can upload a 10-second video right now and get 301 views in 10 minutes.
Yeah, so we told him
We
to
go
do
to
it.
his channel. He sends us the link after, like, having to beg him for, like, a good, like, 45 minutes. And their videos have, like...
30 views.
Not even. It's just disgusting. They have no views whatsoever. And so then we just send them
God, I knew it was there.
send them a really rude last message, and they never end up replying.
What did we
But yeah,
say?
so basically they tried to, you know, take the name, and obviously that was not about to happen. I was not about to let that go. So that was just kind of a fun little story. It was something that I just kind of thought was funny. But yeah, other than that,
God dang it, dude.
that was kind of the story behind that. I think that was a really funny time. I think we might have actually made a YouTube video over that and uploaded it.
I think we did at one time.
It didn't really pop off.
It really didn't, but we still kept
It was
It was
it
funny.
was something.
It was just, as it was going along, it just got funnier and funnier because
Yeah.
we literally sat there, we're like, all right, give us a link to your YouTube channel. And he's all like, no, I'm not going to do that. And we're kind of thinking like, well, if it was us, we'd be giving out the YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Because
The Halo tournament's going on right now.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, we should check it out.
But I think Optic and Whatnot plays tomorrow at 10 a.m. I could be completely wrong about that, so I wouldn't trust it. But I'm pretty sure it is something around there.
You guys should really check it out. Even if you aren't really a big Halo fan, it is something to see. It is a lot different than Call of Duty. Aiming really comes into a big factor with that. It's more strategic. Map running really is a key thing. But yeah,
really.
give Optic some support if you like what they do, if you like their channels. It'd be something cool to check out.
Yeah, it's something that's just, I don't know, it's just kind of advancing your own knowledge in... Bro, that's a straw, so there's some green shit in this coffee. But yeah, no, it's just kind of branching out, seeing what some of the other esports are about, and you know, learning what they're about, and just, you know, how things go about, and just kind of bettering your knowledge in the esports community. Actually, that does kind of bring me to a new topic I would like to talk about. Where I personally have seen esports. I mean, I probably started watching. Oh, let's see. I would have started watching Hex towards the end of COD 4, roughly. Speaking of that, me and a friend of mine actually were in a game with Hex, and we made him rage quit, and that was probably the highlight of my Optic loving career. That's just kind of a fun fact. He was sniping, I think we hit him back, or I don't know. Something happened, he ended up rage quitting. It was really funny, but so I've been following, you know, Optic Gaming, occasionally kind of checking in on some FaZe members, stuff like that. Complexity, just kind of going in and out of the, you know, esports scene, as well as watching all the major tournaments since Black Ops 2. And obviously, it's pretty easy to see that the Call of Duty community is growing at a exponential rate. Really, just esports in general. I mean, if you look at Counter-Strike, that's a huge esport. You know, much bigger than Call of Duty. It's much bigger than Halo. It's much bigger than, you know, any other sport really out there. On the, you know, esport competitive side of things, but it's growing very quickly. And now, personally, what I think is going to end up happening is I wouldn't be surprised at all within the next 10 to 15 years, maybe even sooner, if that becomes something that's even put on television.
That would be something to see.
Yeah, I think with the way it's going, I mean, television is simply entertainment for people. And, you know, obviously, like myself, and thousands of other people enjoy the side of esports. And so, therefore, I can definitely see it going onto the big screen and becoming something that's watched, you know, among thousands of people today. I mean, it's, you know, it's no different than certain people like reality TV. Other people might like esports. And so I think that's something that's definitely going to be growing very rapidly in the near future.
Like, speaking of, like, TV, like... So, gaming, you know, is obviously growing. People are starting to watch TV on the computers. Gaming is becoming popularized through, like the esports. You can live stream that. But I think it would be cool to see something like a reality TV show with, like, the gamers. You know how, like, it's a bad example, but, like, something with the Kardashians, kicking it with the Kardashians or whatever it's called. But, like, if they had, like, the Optic House, the FaZe, and just some...
FaZe House isn't really... I mean, Optic's the only brand that's really put themselves out there so far.
Yeah, but it'd be kind of cool to just, like... Or if it focused on, like, specific people, you know, like...
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
It'd be, like, the Optic, like, the, like, kicking it, like, living with Optic or something like that. And, so, you know, one day it'd talk about, like, Nate Shot and, like, what he usually does, and...
Yeah, just kind
of like, reality TV series for gamers, but gaming is becoming popularized to a huge extent, and...
Well, mostly because of just the fact that we're starting to get more youth and less.
Yeah, and, like, honestly, youth, you know, is the next generation. Gamers are
the average, even our demographic is... Well, it's pretty... it's not really even. But it's like 80% males, or 76 and 24% females, something like that, between the ages of 13 and 27, I think is what it's at. And that's all of our viewers. So, like, as generations grow older, that age is going to increase, and it's going to start becoming, you know, more popular at a younger age as well. So it's something that we can definitely look forward to in the near future, and kind of see where that goes.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the youth generation, obviously, is going to be the next generation. Like, gamers right now are kind of, like, revolutionary, like, are revolutionizing or whatever. I can't say the word.
What are you trying to say?
Revolutionizing.
That's not
like,
a word, bro.
Who cares?
Your English is real trash.
Yeah, I'm making it up right now.
Okay, alright, just keep going with the thought then.
They're going to kind of, like, change the path, the way that gaming's going to, like, take shape to, like, through the next decade, you know? How we're coming, like, with more, like, reality gaming with, like, some of, like, the big companies, like Alienware is going to be coming out with, like, the visor gaming thing. What is that? God.
Oh, like the Prism one?
Yeah, like the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. That's going to start taking over, and I can see it being used on, like, a daily basis now. Like soon in the future, like, it could be used in schools, you know? Like, Google Glass tried taking off, but it didn't land a big success. But I think, like, It could be used for like schoolwork. It can be used for like internet browsing, phone calls, all that. I mean, it'll be smaller than what it is now, but I can see it being adapted into everyday life.
I would definitely agree with that.
You want to play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm more down to play. Yeah, this is the.
Oh.
Am I got the back all the way up? Okay.
Yep.
Let me scoot all the way over here. You come over here, and then I'll swap back. Dude, the struggle is so real. Oh, that's clutch. I should have thought of that.
You wouldn't fit it.
Alright.
You wouldn't fit it.
Let me get back on the main stage.
I'm about to go grab some chocolate cake. You want a slice?
No, I'm good. Bro, I don't want your chocolate cake.
Dude, you gotta try to find it.
We'll see.
I know you will.
We'll see. Well, so far, guys, it looks like the stream is not a success, but it appears to be doing actually quite well. To be honest with you, it's going pretty good. I get to play again. It's kind of nice. I was getting a little bored sitting over there. So yeah, I don't know how much longer we're gonna go ahead and keep the stream going. Obviously, we've gone through quite a large variety of topics in the start. Kind of began. Oh, let me get this. The start was just kind of us, rambling on about certain topics, but I don't know. It's going into the. I'm trying to like focus now. This is not working, but it's going in the direction that I think that I want this to go. The more we stream, the more, subscribers we get, stuff like that. Hopefully, the better off we get. Honestly, we've just kind of been slacking on content creation, and there's really no excuse for that. Henry, turn off your phone Wi-Fi. I know it's on.
No, it's not.
I can feel it.
It's
Mine
on.
on? Hold up, guys. We gotta check something out. Who knows? But yeah, no, I think this whole streaming idea is a good move in the right direction. I think it's, just feed me that cake.
You got it. Jeez.
Okay, that's pretty fine.
Yeah.
Man, I mess with that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's some good cake. So yep, I think that this is going in the right direction. I think hopefully we're able to, build up a stream group of people and kind of keep this going. Obviously, first stream, only 66 subscribers. Not gonna have a lot of people, and the fact that we're streaming at like 9:50. Well, it must have sort of began about 8 something. So not the best timing on our part, and we didn't let people know ahead of time that we would be streaming. So that's again kind of our fault. But in the near future, we will give you guys a little bit more.
I'm milk.
Yeah, I feel. But we will start giving you guys a little bit more of a heads up in the near future. And hopefully we'll get more and more of you tuning in as well. You'll be able to give us topics, as well as the fact that I'm really hoping at some point we're going to be able to go ahead and make these podcasts. In which, I mean, it's kind of the same thing as doing a game commentary. But it does make things just a little bit simpler for us, because then we don't have to sit here and play the entire time. We'll be able to, focus more on what we're talking about than actually having to play the game. And being that I personally think I'm kind of the stronger speaker of the two of us, that it'll just kind of make things a little bit more, a little simpler. Make things, just kind of run through just a little bit smoother. And in general, I just think that that's a good direction for our channel to go. And we need, new content. We need new types of videos, and so I think that's just kind of the best way to take things for now, and kind of see where things go. We have been streaming now for about an hour and 28 minutes. Anyone who has come this far, thank you guys so much. If you did watch this after the stream is already uploaded, which I'm pretty sure it will, it really does mean a lot to me. I mean, anyone who even watches part of this, that's amazing. It's something that I enjoy it. And I can't thank you guys enough for doing this. It's I don't know. We started the channel with the idea of money, to be honest. and it's kind of grown into something that, you know, it's kind of becoming enjoyable. At one point in time, it was really enjoyable for me, and then it kind of got to a point where it wasn't. But we're slowly working our way back to the point that, why are you standing in the doorway looking at me, holding your nuts?
You want some better for
What do you got?
I think it's milk, orange juice, almond milk, cherry pop, Sprite, water.
Talking about Sprite. That's my ish. But yeah, I think I might go ahead and bring this to a close here pretty soon. I think so far, I'm hoping you guys will give us some feedback, but I think for our first time really streaming ever, I think we honestly didn't do all that bad of a job. I think that our topics obviously got a little bit obviously kind of got a little bit mixed around, and we kind of ramble on about things a little bit too much. Maybe, I'm not really sure how you guys feel about it. Like I said, this is our first time going ahead and doing this, and I feel like Henry messed with my sensitivity. Jeez, he did. He messed it up. I was wondering why I couldn't aim. So I don't know. I'm really hoping you guys will go ahead and give us some feedback. I shouldn't try to snipe. KD, stuff like that. Obviously, this is all going to get better the more and more that we stream, and we're able to focus just as much on talking as we are on playing the game, but it's something that takes a little bit of time to acquire. It's not something that just happens. You know, we'll just quit out. We'll end it with a supply drop. I'll kind of give you guys a rundown quick of some things to look forward to as well after we go ahead and do this. Some stuff that we're probably going to end up investing in within the next couple months, improve our channel, stuff like that. Obviously, including getting something to record our faces, some type of webcam. That would be very nice. All right, let's open this quick, see what we get. Nope. Oh, that's a new camo. Okay, etching. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I think I've seen that maybe on somebody's video. Alright, let's see what this looks like quick, because this might be something special. Oh, that's sick. I like that. I like that a lot. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like royal almost. It's kind of like one of the camos that was in Black Ops 2, actually. It might have even been called etching. It might be the same thing. I'm not really 100% sure. But that's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So anyways, some of the stuff to look forward to in the near future. Obviously, we're going to get a webcam. Hopefully, the audio on this was not overly terrible. And if it is, we'll go back, you know, figure out what we did wrong and fix that. And as well as, you know, write out some topics, do stuff like that, or just be able to actually just talk about the game that we're playing instead of trying to branch off onto, you know, multiple different topics. It's, you know, I don't know. I think that an hour and a half is a pretty good amount of time to end this and say it's been a good run. And, well, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching as much as you have. If you have gone this far, again, thank you guys so much. You know, without anybody watching, these videos don't mean anything. It's all about the viewers. It's about getting feedback. It's about bettering ourselves. It's about, you know, speaking skills. I don't want to ramble on and make it mushy-gushy, but really, I just want to thank you guys. It does mean a lot. And from here, actually, we have a viewer. Had a viewer. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go to our Twitter if you do get this far, and it's just FX Gaming Inc., same way it is spelled on our YouTube channel. If you guys do want to be able to go ahead and, you know, follow us for our upcoming streams, stuff like that. Hopefully we didn't ramble on too much, and I think I don't really have an outro, so I'm just going to leave you guys at this, and hopefully I will see you guys in a soon video.